Hi everyone. Right, I'm back. I said I only needed a bit of a rest, but I found out what was wrong. I know it seems daft, but I'd been bitten. When I come back from the market on Wednesday, I mean I was tired anyway, but I normally can manage all of that, but my body started to feel really aching. I thought, oh, I'm going to come down with something, so I need to rest. But I'd actually been bitten, and I'd been bitten, don't know. And it looked like, you know, when you have an injection or you have blood taken. And I had, well, you can still see it, bite mark here. And this part of my arm and this part, which is still swollen, all swelled up. And yesterday, I know I put a couple of bits up on the shop, but I was bored to death, so I had to do something. But I did rest yesterday. And I think when I spoke to Wendy, because Wendy read it up, I don't want to say the word because I can't stand the bloody things, but you know what I'm frightened to death of. But Wendy read what could happen if you were bitten by one, and I had the exact same symptoms, but it had gone up into my neck, from my shoulder down to my wrist, not into my hand. It had gone from here all round there, and there was a band of redness here yesterday. In fact, there's like a mark there as well, but the pain was here, and it had gone up my arm into my neck and behind my ear, and then down to my wrist. And I really did feel extremely tired yesterday and the day before. And I think that's what's kind of like kicked in, sort, you know, because the pain was horrendous, to be honest. The day it happened, the day it must have happened, I don't remember. Because I tell you what, if I'd have seen one of those on my arm, I would have been dead. I would have had a heart attack because I'm terrified. It's the only thing in the world I'm terrified of. But that's what was making me more lethargic. I'd been bitten, and bitten pretty bad. And whatever it was that was gone into the system was killing. I mean, my arm and my shoulder and my back of my neck was really painful. It's gone off today. Well, the ache's still there. That still feels really tender. There I'm on about. And here. But the redness is almost gone. So I'm really glad about that. But I've got up feeling quite refreshed this morning, so we're back on the ball. I just thought I'd let you know about it because I couldn't understand why all of a sudden, I mean, I can work when I'm tired, that's nothing. But I felt really, my body felt like it was aching. And then I thought, well, if I'm coming down with that pigging flu again, I'm going to scream. But I'm not. It was, from what I can gather, it was the bite that's caused the pain and the way I was feeling. Anyway, so now we know. Now I've had a good sleep and a good rest, sort of. We're on the ball. Now, this came in. Again, it was asked for. A lot of the things I'm getting in, the napkins and that. Oh, and them napkins, aren't they gorgeous? And thank you so much, because I think I'm going to have to order again. I've ordered lots. And they've just been bum, bum, bum going. So, really, really love the way you've all been supportive. And to be honest, it's nice to be able to buy a napkin that you like or see one and think, oh, I could do that with that. So, thanks to all those that's been buying them. This is a single strand. It is not the garland that we sell normally. I do have the garland in. We have them in red, Christmas red, cream, white, black and pink. And I'm going to get the purple, gold and silver because we're coming up to Christmas as well. So I will get those in for you. But this is the one that's been requested. Again, it's a single strand. It's, I think, 60p a metre. 60p. And you can still use that exactly the same way as you use a garland one. The only thing with a garland is it's quite chunky. There's quite a lot of strands hanging from each section. And I do prefer the other one. But you can use this one anywhere you want. Okay? So we've got that in. And I've plenty of that, ladies, because I'm not buying in single ones anymore. Of anything. Well, I never have done of these sort of things. But we got plenty in. So hopefully that'll do us for a while. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, just let me go get the boxes. Right, so I thought I'll show you what's come in. This came in yesterday, and I did put them up straight away, only because I thought, oh, can't wait for someone to get these and decorate them. So we have got the tombstone, and as you can see, it's an inch wide. We've got that style and that style, and they're really, really good. So you can grunge all them up and stick yourself a skeleton on, or, you know, do your paste on them and do your crackling and everything like that. They're going to look fantastic. So I want to do one, and I'm going to do one. Then we've got the coffin, but this is the smallest, so we do have them in 3 sizes. Okay, great thing to do. I've got skeletons big enough to fit in there. That's going to be great to do one of those. It'd be nice to do one with the lid open, wouldn't it? Which I'm going to do, I think. The top hat is rather like the Lincoln top hat, or the one in the Alice in Wonderland. Yeah? Great size. They're nice and sturdy. If you think they're a little bit pricey, I had to do shipping on them, because they're not bought in this country. We don't make them like this. So I did have to pay shipping this time. And so I've had to add that on. So I can't help it. And of course, being British, if it doesn't go through the letterbox, you pay the extra one for the next parcel up, and that's what I've had to charge. So it is cheaper if you're going to buy several items. Like, you would have to pay £3.30 in the UK for me to post that to you, right? So that's a little bit expensive, isn't it? But I have to charge that, because that's what I get charged. It's £3.50 for that, £3.50 for that, and it's just gone over £3.50 for that. You know, that's just made the £3.50 mark, because it's wider than an inch, okay? But if you were to buy one of those, and one of those, it's still only £3.50, because it's a set amount for a certain size, and there's no weight in it, so it's not going to cost you any more. But you could buy all of those and pay the shipping of £3.30. You could buy all of those and pay the shipping of £5 for overseas. See? So that's what we mean. The UK have set amounts, just like any other country, but it's ridiculous that you have to pay £3.30 for one item, whether it's that size, or that size, and then you still have to pay £3.30 for all of those. So that you could buy each and every one of those and just pay the £3.30. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's worth you doing it that way. Of course, there is a charge if you buy like that one, so you're paying the £3.30, and then that one, and that one, it adds, like, I think it's 20p, but that's down to the programme, you know, it adds 20p, but that is what your packaging is and everything like that, okay? But I'm just trying to explain it to you. But these are absolutely fantastic. I was requested to see if I could get these. So I did. And you can get them in 2 sizes, like that. This one is actually a Christmas bauble, but you could put a stand on that, make it a drinking cup, and do a Gothic drinking cup. So all you Gothic people out there, I mean, I love to do Gothic. But you could make that into a drinking cup. You could make it into a hanger. You could make it into a miniature room. Put it on a stand and put a base in it to make a miniature room. There's a lot of things you can do with it. You could make it into a Christmas bauble, a fairy house, whatever you want to do with it. Think outside the box. Oh, look, even that fits in there. And as Wendy suggested, one of those huge tassels. Imagine that as the lid of the huge tassel. Fantastic. I was just thinking of ice cream cone. You could, couldn't you? You could make it into an ice cream cone. Come on, think outside the box. Cupcake, whatever you want to make, you know, whatever you want to do. You can do all sorts with them. I like the top hat, think that's great. Love these, absolutely love them. They're nice quality made, and, you know, brilliant. But there you go. I just thought I'll share those with you and then tell you about yesterday. And you know what? This morning I got up and I knew there was something wrong. I knew it. And I walked through from the room into the kitchen to put the kettle on. And then I come back and I saw it and it was huge. 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 I'm saying it, but my heart's going 10 to a dozen now thinking about it. And I had to call Raymond back in from work. And I was stuck to the spot. Fortunately for me, my phone was quite close by where I was. And I called him and he had to come in. I don't want him in. It's awful. It's really bad when you've got a phobia. I'll tell you that now. It's really bad. Anyway, so what I can suggest is when you're doing things on Facebook as well, ladies and gents, I have family members that have put pictures of these thingies on Facebook, knowing that I now and again go on there and have a look, and it's family, family things. We're all connected. And I just think, yeah, whatever. If you thought about people who have got phobias, there's no way you'd do that. But there you go. That's family. So please do not put anything, don't link anything like that to my channel or to my Facebook page, because I'll just say bye-bye, because I think it's cruel. I really think it's cruel, and I have a terrible phobia. So there you go. Don't do it, please. But there you go. That's all the stuff. I've already started on the orders. We are catching up very quickly. Unfortunately, my granddaughters couldn't make it last night. I went down to see Bobby Joe. She's absolutely adorable, and she's sitting up on her own. She's now 6 months old. She's the most pleasantest little girl. Honest to God, she's so placid and laid back, and she massive smiles on her. Absolutely wonderful. She's just adorable. And she cuddles and kisses you. Oh, and it's lovely. So I spent 3 or 4 hours with her before the girls came in from school. Then I took the girls down to the shops and that, and then we came back and I came home. And I enjoyed myself so much. As I do all my grandchildren, I love them all to pieces, as you probably know. And I thought that, if you... the comments that they got on their uniforms, how they looked, and my grandsons look so grown up, and especially Deacon, who's the eldest, he's 15 this year, and he's handsome young man. They grow up far too fast. But that's it for now. I'm going. I've got work to do, and I can't hang around talking to you lot. Speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.